So I'm now here at the Leap conference in Riyadh. It's probably one of the coolest tech conferences here in the Saudi Kingdom, and it's also a new one. I read that it only started last year. This is my first time here, and just checking it out. There's a lot of interesting startups here, and obviously everything has a big factor on the Gulf region. So you don't see a lot of international startups. Most of them are from the region and also target the region in terms of their products and services. But there is also a few international ones here. Although I have to say most of the international companies are fairly big companies. I haven't really seen too many startups that are not from this region. I think it can be very interesting if you do something in the Gulf region, are interested in this market, or just generally want to know what's going on here. We're going to have a very high density of companies, especially from this area. So as you can see, there's even an app now to get coffee. I guess you pay through the app and then you get the coffee made. I guess it's a brilliant idea, very simple but brilliant. It's also worth noting that nowadays everything seems to be about AI, not about the blockchain, not about mobile apps anymore, but everything requires AI, which is really funny to see that it's being applied to every part of the life, more or less. I'm curious to see how this will turn out over the next 10 years and what we will say about all these AI startups that we have nowadays. So here's one interesting anecdote. When leaving the Leap 23 conference, they offered some free rides actually through a company I didn't know, and I had no idea that this was possible. I, of course, called an Uber, like I always would, and then the Uber couldn't find me, which was weird because there was actually the Leap pickup point in the Uber app, so I figured they must have optimized that, but they didn't really optimize it. Instead, the traffic was blocked off, which in hindsight makes sense if there is a specific company who is supposed to even bring you into all of Riyadh for free. However, they could have communicated that a bit better. I actually looked at all the emails that we got sort of the days before, where it says plan your stay, your agenda and everything, and it didn't include this crucial note that there was this free service, and apparently also the only one that really gets you away from the conference area easily. And I guess that's a sign of how organization can sometimes be improved a bit, because it's really sad. They're offering this really nice service, and then some people like me can't even make use of it and find it because they don't know about it. So getting an Uber here is really difficult. That's not so well organized because you first have to get to the pickup spot, which is obviously not very easy here. Luckily, somebody helped me and talked to the driver. So let's see if I'm gonna catch that Uber or not. This is more difficult here than I thought.